I want to touch a subject right now, which a lot of people who have had backgrounds are watching this thinking, oh, how can you talk about money and making money through mediumship? It's spiritual. I can't tell you how many times I've had talked to people about spirituality and money and the relationship with money. Money's good. Money's a good thing. It's an energy. It's what you do with it that matters. Remember that. Listen, I would love to stand up there and just do free readings over and over and over again. We all would. But we live in a human world. We live in a world where there are bills and money is a part of it. You know, this is a topic I love to talk about because people don't like to talk about it. So of course I love to talk about it. I remember when I first came to Los Angeles and I was going to be a sitcom writer because I'm funny. I thought I'd make a life in that field. And I used to take the bus every day from Hollywood over to Beverly Hills. I had no car and I used to pick up the bus, and I remember I'd read all different books I could at the time, and just to get me that bus ride. And one of the first books I picked up when I moved out to Los Angeles was a book called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, which was written a long time ago. And I remember reading this book, the first of its kind that I ever read. Think and Grow Rich really was changing the way you think, changing the way you have perceived about money, about wealth, about your worth, about your value. And it really started me thinking. I remember that I had a consciousness of lack, of need, of not having enough. I'm always going to be here. And that was where I grew up from. I grew up from that. I really had a childhood where I go out and earn every single quarter I made. And I realized that I brought that mindset with me to my 20s. It wasn't until I read this book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, that I had to rethink the way my relationship was with money, with having things, with earning things, with having things that I was worthy. I was worthy to receive, and that the universe was providing everything possible for me to receive. And I had a right to receive it because I was here in this human world, and part of being the human is really to receive anything you want. You know, the universe is limitless, and so are we. But unfortunately, we put on a mindset. We limit God. We limit our ways of thinking. We limit our own value. You don't want to do that. If you want to succeed in any area of your life, you need to feel worthy. You need to feel valuable. You are worth something. You have value. And what you have is value. You have to perceive that as I am valuable, I am ready to receive, I deserve it. If it's financial deserving, yes, I want money, I want right things. I want to receive money. I am worthy to receive it. I can do great things with having money. I can help other people in other ways, helping them and doing things if I'm secure financially. I know in order for me to receive, to be successful, to be happy, I really want to be able to do anything I can. And money affords that. Having wealth, hey, it's your natural birthright. It's your natural birthright to receive. Bring in that universal energy and receive as much as you can. Anything you want, you can receive. Whether it's financial help, whether it's physical help and healing and illness, whether it's emotional help, we can say yes, the universe is ready to provide for us. It's just the human that gets in the way. So you have to rethink your ideas about having money, having wealth, your own value, your relationship, the consciousness that you bring to this. Do you bring a consciousness of abundance, or you bring a consciousness of poverty? Where are you placing your thoughts? Where are you placing your worth? You have to be very, very aware of the thoughts that you send out. Now, a lot of people ask me, James, you know, I know this work is worthy. I know that I'm worth something. How do I price it? What do I price? It's so hard to price something. And I will say, well, what are you worth? What are you worth? What are you worth out to the public that your message has somewhat value? You cannot cheapen the work. You cannot. People tell me, well, I work for $10 a reading. I'm like, really? $10 a reading? Does that even pay for groceries for a week? I don't think so. So it's really up to you as far as moderation. It's up to you to program your mind a certain way. If you want a future of wealth and health, then you have to program it that way. If you're going to have poverty consciousness, you're going to put it out there and the universe will give you exactly what you're thinking. Whatever you want to experience, just send out those thoughts and the universe will say, yes, here you go. So it's up to you to know exactly what you want. Be as specific as you possibly can. I know some of the visualizations I do with money and finances. I visualize and I used to see dollar bills coming through my house. Now I see $100 bills. Why limit it? Just let it come in. Let it rain. I don't know how it's going to come. No idea. But I know I'm putting that thought out to the universe. I know that I'm feeling worthy to receive in health and wealth and happiness. And I know I'm worthy of it. So when you do this work, you got to be just very careful in your own way of thinking that you don't have that martyr complex and that you don't have poverty consciousness. You deserve wealth, health, and well-being. And really, it's yours to share. The universe says, yes, there's plenty going around of wealth and health and happiness. So take part in that. A lot of people ask me, what should they charge for a reading, for a session? It's really personal. I really think it's personal to you. But the way I would do that, if I was still doing private readings, which I'm not, but if I was, I would definitely look and see my contemporaries. How much are my contemporaries charging? How much do I feel comfortable charging? How much value do I place in my work? I don't know, can you put value on changing somebody's life forever? I don't know, can you? So I have to feel comfortable enough where I feel worthy to give out this amount. I'm worthy of that. The value is there. And you have to live by it. You have to live by that value. You have to feel comfortable. If you're not comfortable with that and you have issues with money, your audience will pick up on it. Your clients will pick up on that. So make sure it's an amount that you feel comfortable with and fair with. And then raise it 10%. That's what they say. But it's all yours for the taking. You have to feel comfortable about it. That's really, really important. And you don't want to be obsessed about money. Be positive about money. I am worthy to receive. Remember, the universe says yes. The human part of it says no. Be open to receive blessings. The universe are ready to give it to you. Blessings to receive.